morning. Just packed up camp, camped here, and the view wasn't half bad. There's Menindee Lake right there. Had a big fire down there last night and drunk too much. So Al and myself, we're a bit doughy this morning, to say the least. But have I got me strap done up? I know I haven't, have I? Yeah, so we're a bit doughy. So we're heading into town to get a feed and a coffee. But what a magnificent spot. Great place. Amenities were clean, hot showers. Happy to be back here and one day for sure. Yeah, so lots of bullshit spoken around the fire last night, talking shit. Good fun. Yeah. Woke up this morning and went, oh no. But yeah, that's over 3 hours. 3 hours ago now. I'm starting to feel a bit better. Get a feed into us and we'll be on our way to Pooncarie. Yeah, a bit of cloud coming over. First cloud we've seen on this trip. So cross fingers we don't get any rain. Alright, if anything interesting happens, I'll fire up the camera. Just a little update. Still going to Pooncarie, but the tar bit's over and we're back on the dirt, and the dust is horrendous. Al and I just pulled up to let some dust go and another car came. So I'm just cruising real slow at the moment to let him get ahead. It's just crazy dust. You cannot see a thing when a car comes. And it's corrugated and sandy. It'd be nicer to go a bit quicker over it, just skip over the top of it, but you sort of leave a bit of a gap and then another car will come and you slow down. So yeah, it's making this 122k run to Pooncarie very long. We're cruising along at about 80 for a while there, big gaps between us, but then there's just been a run of cars and vans and trucks, and we've just had to slow down, let the dust clear. Just don't want to dust the bike either. Like, I know air filters, they'll do their job, but I don't want to toast them in one stretch of road. Yeah, so a bit slower going, and nothing you can do about it. Avoid the dust. Yeah, so this is Pooncarie. I don't know where the boys stopped. Up here. Alright, so yeah, a little village. Okay, coming into Wentworth. There's the Darling River next to the road, just behind them houses. That's what we followed from about 1200 k's north, all the way following the river. Wentworth is where it meets the Murray, and the Murray River is the border of New South Wales and Victoria. So, rain's forecast tonight. So, tonight is our first night not camping in 7 days. So, we're going to get a bed. And this rain's meant to pass, it's meant to be done tomorrow. And then we start the trek towards home. Going to go via Mungo National Park and have a look through there. Pull up and wait for the boys because I'm navving to the pub we're staying at. They're just behind. That's the one we're staying at. Job done. Righto, morning update. Just left the pub, which had like motel rooms out the back. They were pretty basic, but did the job. We go to Mildura now, because the other day we now got a flat. We used 2 tubes, so neither him or I have a spare front tube. And we're going remote again now into Mungo. So it's a quick detour to Mildura. It's sort of on the way. It's only like 5 minute detour. Grab a couple of tubes and then off to Mungo National Park for some exploring and sightseeing. She's fresh this morning. Put 7.5 litres in rotor packs because there's no fuel between Mildura and once we leave Mungo we're going to Ivanhoe, so I think we just to be safe we've all grabbed a few litres and we'll go from there. So yeah, this is just a 30k run up the highway to Mildura, crossing to Mexico, Victoria. Never been to Mildura, so ticking boxes left, right and centre. Lots of rain last night, we probably got 10 mil. It's probably a good two and a half hours of rain, steady rain. So it was a good night to choose not to camp. Our first night to bed in a week. So alright, catch you later. Here we are. Just up the road, we're crossing the Murray River. So leaving New South Wales. There's the mighty Murray. She's big. Once we get across this bridge, we're in Victoria. Just like that. Welcome to Victoria. Okay, we're just back on the dirt, and with the rain that's passed, this road is sand. With the rain that's passed through overnight, there's no dust. But I've just had a bit of a sideways trying to dodge one of these muddy bits. So it's not like we can just fly through here. But yeah, back in the open country. Yeah, that's definitely sand. Miss this if I can. I think we'll be a bit of slalom today, dodging wet bits. Like this. We've just come off that red sandy with clay in it onto this. Looks to have absorbed the water a bit better. You just got to judge each bit of road separately. You see, I don't like the look of this. Yeah, going even slower. That's mud. Knock the speed right off for a bit. That just wants to, just trying to be relaxed and let the bike move around a little bit. Once I've passed this real wet bit, I'm going over there. Back up on this stuff. Yeah, you're travelling along, and then you just come across terrain where you just got to have a look. Could be over in a second. You're down, and that's not what we're here for.
Bloody fun, eh?
Some of that mud that you can't get around is a bit dodgy, isn't it?
Just go straight through it. Yeah. I think this is light enough.
Yeah.
I only had one really big wobble and I was going fast enough to carry it, but yeah.
I had one right at the start.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sort of went up the bank to dodge a puddle and it
went off.
Yeah.
There was one where I followed you to the right and I went up too early and I had the same thing.
Yeah.
I was too much of a lean angle.
You just slalom the whole way.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty good sort of high speed, really.
Yeah, nice. See what Big Al thinks on the big Ua.
He's got a lot more weight on board than we've got, I guess.
Yeah.
He's sinking a lot. Sweet!
Having fun?
That mud you can't avoid's a bit scary, isn't it?
I was taking it really slow through there.
Yeah, man, I was back to like second and third gear just in case. You just don't know what it could be just complete and utter slosh. But no, it's good.
Yeah, really good.
So yeah, just had a coffee at the Mungo Lodge. And we're going to have a bit of a look around. Have a look at that for a landscape. This is the shearer's quarters and information centre. Apparently there's a 70k loop you can do around the lake, so we're going to have a bit of a look at what you can do. Just had a look through this big wool shed. Very old. Pretty cool. It looks like it was a sheep station, and then National Parks bought it off the owners in 1978 and took over, converted it back to more traditional use. So now we're heading off to look at the Great Walls of China, which are some sandstone things on the back of the dunes. So that should be interesting. The winds come up and it's cold, really cold. And as you can see on the map, this is a lake, but it's dry, it's been dry for a long time. Lake Mungo. And yeah, this is where they found Aboriginal remains which were over 40,000 years old, and they'd been exposed by erosion. Mob of emus. one at the back there. Strange animals. There's one over there by himself in the distance. Here they go. Who knows where they're going? I don't think they know. I've been riding around the interior of Lake Mungo. As you can see, we're in the lake. And it dried out 18,000 years ago, and now we're riding over the bank. And yeah, oh yeah, look, you can see the erosion here. This is a bit special. We'll pull up and have a look here. Righto, so this is one of the campgrounds in the Mungo National Park, and you can't have fires in national parks. So we were going to have a look here. You're good?
I've done the holiday.
Yeah, right. You can't have fires in national parks, and it's windy and pretty cold. So we are what time is it? 10 to 3. We've got a bit of time. We can leave Mungo, head out back to the main road and try and find a camp outside the national park, get a big fire going, because yeah, she's cold. All these, where is one? These trees right here, their trunk is under the ground. It's just the branches above, and they apparently live for like up to 400 years. And that's what this area is known for, that mallee scrub. Day 8, 9, one of them. We just camped in the bush here, random camp, middle of nowhere. Got late yesterday before we found a good spot. The boys have decided they're heading into South Australia. I don't have time. I've got some commitments at home that I need to get done before I go back to work. Primarily fixing a number of issues on my son's car for Rego. So I'm heading home. It's going to take me 2 big days to get home. But on the road this morning, 8:30. The plan today, if I can get there, is to get to Nyngan. It's about roughly. It's about 600 k's according to this. I don't know how accurate that is. But if I can get there, it's a 6-hour run home. Bit of traffic this morning. Bit of traffic. Everywhere. Rightio. This morning when I got to Ivanhoe, I just made the assumption it would be tar highway all the way to Cobar, then Nyngan, but I was wrong. I've cracked out 140 kilometres of this stuff. Come from up that way. That way's Ivanhoe. Belting along there for 140 k's. Now I've turned right 100 k's to Cobar of this, and everything's been going good so far, touch wood. So knock this 100 k's over and then reassess whether I push on to Nyngan or not. But at this stage everything's going well, the road's in good nick, so yes, it was a surprise to have, well, I just considered it to be bloody highway, but it's not. It's full on, it's a dirt highway. There have been some softer, rougher bits, but generally it's been very good. Only seen 2 cars in, when was it? An hour and 48. So yeah, she's pretty remote still. But I'll push on to Cobar and we'll go from there. Well, good morning to the last morning. Up nice and early, 7:30 on the road. This is the end of the run for me. 540k blast down the highway back home. Going to be great to see the family again. Yeah, 10 days on the road, Outback New South Wales. It was great. Really good. Saw a lot of stuff I've never been to. Louth, Tilpa, been wanting to go there for a long time. Followed the Darling. It was good. I want to give a shout out to the boys I was riding with, Al and Pete. Al's the chief organiser, mapper, and he navigates us through most of the tracks. And yeah, Pete, he's a great bloke, even though he's a Queenslander. And there's always lots of banter between us, taking the piss. Yeah, it's been a good ride. The weather's been good. We had the one night of rain, but we decided we were going to park up and get a pub room anyway. So yeah, unless there's something interesting, which there probably is not going to be, this is the end of the video. So yeah, thanks to the boys, Al and Pete. Catch up again next time. Alright, hit the road. 3,000 k's in the books. You know you're back in the Hunter Valley when you come over this rise and get that vista. Check that out. What a beautiful place to live in. Fantastic.